Right, so we need to get to Spagonia, but how are we going to do that? Why, by what is essentially a quick-time event mini-game, essentially. The Tornado Defense, which... not sure what I think of it, really. It's a bit bland, and this music can get a wee bit repetitive. Tornado Defense First Battle. The name of the music completely spoiling the fact that there's not just one of these. So yeah, basically you just need to tap the buttons, and then to build up, back up power you alternate pressing the bumper, well, the triggers or the bumpers, I can't quite remember. It's not really that much of a problem, but it is literally just a quick-time event. An extended quick-time event at that. The best way to get a high score is to kind of get a pretty much perfect combo. Also, don't get hit. If you get hit, then your combo gets cut down and you're pretty much guaranteed a C. And also, if you don't get hit, then you get an achievement, which is a pain. I have managed to get the achievement. Unfortunately, it's not on this run, because I've had an interesting time with Unleashed, because I played it, beat it, got quite a lot of the achievements, and then I stupidly decided, oh, I want to sort out Xbox Live, which was asking me sort of to... and I wanted to set it up with my account that I already had. Little did I realise that in what I did, I ended up wiping out the data that I had previously had, so all my progress on Sonic Unleashed and multiple other games was lost. And I, quite a while ago, going back a few years, I did make a start to it, recording Unleashed, in horrific standard definition. It did not look good. I can't quite remember why I stopped. I think it was just because it just didn't look as good as I wanted it to. But Sonic Unleashed is a beautiful game, and I felt it was deserving of better quality recording. Either that, or sort of my old Dazzle was freaking out at me. I can't quite remember. It's a long time ago. So it was on that part run that I got the achievement for not getting a hit on this level, but I'm not very good at it. Now the music here is actually the boss battle day music, which we will hear in a more awesome fashion a little bit later on. But yeah, we've got the egg cauldron, which is a big cauldron, and he opens the hatch to let us attack him. It's very simple. Now, this entire section actually isn't present in the Wii PS2 version. It's completely skipped. So this is the only boss that doesn't appear in the Wii/PS2 version. Now the whole sequence does smack a lot of Sky Chase from the original Sonic Adventure, but because you don't control anything, it's just not as interesting. Now, something that's really odd is that Eggman's not surprised that we're alive, even though he doesn't technically know that we are alive yet. It's rather bizarre. Now, the one thing that annoys me about this boss is that it's very, very easy to get hit from off-screen. But thankfully, that's over and done with. And we only have to suffer the tornado defense one more time. Although you can replay this mission later on. Yeah, I'm not proud of that rank. Then again, I think I may do one worse at some point, but I can't remember what mission it's on. Don't worry though, I refuse to get an E rank, I think. Yes, this is Spagonia, which is absolutely awesome. It's clearly based kind of on Europe, most nominally Italy and Spain. What you're getting with the music and kind of the European style of the characters. Now, something that's particularly interesting in the hub worlds is that sometimes you'll have characters from different hub worlds turning up in places. So you've got the boss who's from Empire City turning up in Spagonia. And that kind of leads into all of the some certain side quests and so on. Now, one place that Spagonia might have got its name from is the Italian town of Siena. It's famous for its medieval architecture and giant Torre del Mangia bell tower. Also, it could just reference spaghetti. I don't quite know what I'm doing, I'm just messing around in Spagonia at the minute, but yeah. Now, I have to say, I really do like Spagonia. It's a wonderful hub world. It's kind of... I find it really interesting, and it's like... It's big enough that it's fun to explore, but it's narrow enough that it's not too horrifically huge. You can traverse it quite quickly.
What? Professor Pickle's been kidnapped?
Oh gosh.
It was a little bit before the tremors hit.
Hello, totally not Jason Griffith.
And a whole pack of robots. They carried poor Professor
And that line would go on to spawn a musical phenomenon by a certain YouTuber.
What a horrible thing to do. We've got to go help that professor guy out, and fast.
I
He
agree.
got kidnapped that long ago. He's got to be real hungry by now.
Probably.
And if I was that hungry, I don't know how long I would last. I'd rather be dead.
Nice bit of cheesy comedy there. A lot of people don't like
I'm
this
sure Eggman
cheesy comedy style.
Even he's not that cruel.
Okay.
I agree on that front.
Let's go and find the professor.
But considering people thought that this was overly cheesy, and then we go into the comedy that turns up in Sonic Colors, this isn't that bad in comparison. Although I'll say Colors' humour was perhaps more clever. It was more about the lines and the vocal performances rather than the physical comedy, although physical comedy was important when it came to Orbot and Cubot. Rumours? Ooh, Mazuri. Interesting. I think we should go to this Mazuri place right now. It will be very useful, I think. Now, Mazuri in the Wii PS2 version only has one level, and that's boss. But in the 360 PS3 version, it's got a much bigger role in that it's a full hub. So you have a day stage and a night stage, and so on and so forth. Now, I do like the whole kind of coming to Mazuri now, because it means that we get to sort of see the locals, kind of learn about what the place is like, because then it makes something that's going to happen later a little bit more important. It's named after Mazuri, which is a place in northern Poland, apparently. But obviously it's based nominally on Africa. Think he's a bit crazy. You can obviously see the African influence by the characters and the whole kind of environment, and also the appearance of certain animals which you can see in the background. Yes, we're looking for a professor. Surname may or may not be Layton. Might not be, I think. Not sure about the puzzles there. You could come up with some interesting puzzles in Mazuri, I think. I'm not particularly good at coming up with said puzzles, but I'm sure it would be possible. Anyway, here we have the entrance stage to Mazuri. We're going to be doing a little bit of exploring around this entrance hub, a bit of beating up the enemies, a bit of platforming, because there's quite a lot to collect. And unlike Apatos's hub, where we were blocked off from getting quite a lot of stuff, here we are almost completely free to get everything. Now, you can get this record. It just takes a bit of expert platforming to get it, really, which is irritating, but you've just got to time your jump perfectly, which obviously I am currently failing to do. But even then, it's still quite awesome. Now, I do believe off in the distance, yes, there we go, you can see an elephant. This is only, the elephants are only visible at night time, whilst in the day, you can see two zebras, which is a nice little switching up. Really do like the relaxed tone of Mazuri night. It's just nice and chill, which perhaps isn't a great contrast to the very satisfying thunking punches of the werehog, but these things happen. Now, our actual nighttime stage is over that way. You can see it off in the distance. But yeah, also in the hub world you will find items like the turquoise tea that we've just picked up. And these basically act as, how shall I put it? They're quest items that you will unlock, well, that you can use to give to people outside of, well, in the towns themselves. Really messed up saying that, but you get what I mean. Also, this right here is a staple of the werehog: block pushing. So not only do you have wonderful, violent beating up, but you've got lots and lots and lots of pushing and pulling blocks. either way, after quite a lot of running around, I think it's about time that we actually get on with the stage. Or not. But before we actually get on with that stage, we are just gonna scoot up here and do absolutely nothing. Sounds about right. just wasting your time a bit more. I don't know why. I think I thought I could get that sun medal, which you can't. So yes, it's time to go to Savannah Citadel. Night. Yay!